The problems in this world occur when stupid people are too sure and smart people are full of doubts. Patriots always talk about dying for their country and never killing for their country. Never be afraid to be weird in expressing your opinion, because every opinion that is now accepted was once considered strange. Government can exist without law, but law cannot exist without government. Those who have never felt an intimate relationship, so do not know the pleasures of sincere love in return, have lost the best gift of life. Why is propaganda so much more successful when it evokes hatred than when it tries to evoke friendly feelings? I seek love, that's the main thing, because love brings so much excitement, that it feels like eliminating all the sufferings of life in a few hours of pleasure. The fear of love is the fear of life. Whoever fears life is 3/4 dead. Freedom is the right to do what I like. License, the right to do what you like. Beggars don't envy billionaires, although of course they will envy other, more successful beggars. Fear is the main source of superstition, and one of the main sources of cruelty. To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom. The height of the pillars of the statues we put up for our national heroes is in large part proportional to the number of people they killed. A fundamental concept in the social sciences is force, in the same sense that energy is a basic concept in physics. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. Thinking you know when in fact you don't know is a fatal mistake, and that's where our tendency is. Love as a relationship between man and woman is destroyed by the desire to seek the legitimacy of children. Being without some of the things you want is an indispensable part of happiness. War is not about who is right, it is about who is left. An unhappy man, like a man who sleeps well, is always proud of that fact. Love should be a tree whose roots are deep in the earth, but whose branches soar to heaven. The most barbaric controversies are about things for which there is no good evidence. Man needs, for his happiness, not only to enjoy this or that, but hope and effort and change. A fundamental concept in the social sciences is force, in the same sense that energy is a basic concept in physics. The difficulty with this world is that fools feel confident, while intelligent people are always filled with doubt. Science is what we know. Philosophy is what we don't know. There are two motives for reading books. First, you enjoy it, and the other, you can brag about it. The only thing that will save humanity is cooperation. The only way to find true happiness is to take the risk of getting hurt. Mathematics brings us to the realm of absolute necessity, where not only the actual word, but every possible word, must match. I will never die for my beliefs because I may be wrong. A process leading from amoeba to man seems to philosophers a clear advance, though whether amoebas will agree with this is unknown. After enjoying ourselves, the next greatest pleasure is preventing others from enjoying themselves, or, more generally, in the acquisition of power. No nonsense is so exaggerated that it cannot be made into the creed of the majority by adequate government action. 3 simple but very strong passions have ruled my life: a longing for love, a search for knowledge, and an irresistible pity for the suffering of mankind. Time you enjoy spending time is not wasted time. Extreme hope is born of extreme misery. Man needs, for his happiness, not only to enjoy this or that, but hope and effort and change. Expecting a personality to survive brain destruction is like expecting a cricket club to survive when all its members die. An unhappy man, like a man who sleeps well, is always proud of that fact.